I think we have been watching what is happening in Kenya.
Yes.
Right now, after President has now said that the tax bill has been rejected, and after the President has trying now to reject even the cabinet secretary of his presidential. Why is it important for having this kind of maandamano? What do you think about it?
I think, first, I don't know whether we have spoken about this here, maybe in the past. Initially, it started very well. The demands were good. The finance bill was thrown out. But I think with the finance bill, there were other things that have been, basically, there have been other issues that people have raised apart from the finance bill. One is there's the kind of expenditure the government is having. Some of it is not, you cannot justify where we have so many like offices, the expenses that are going to the wrong offices, all those things. But we were also talking about integrity of some people in the cabinet, that people still need for them to go out. Then there are other issues surrounding all this governance that people are saying we need to take care of these things. Some of them have been taken care of, some have not. So that is why even today you have people on the streets that they say until you do 1, 2, 3, we are not going to stop this thing. No. So there were demands. I remember reading at least some time back of 12 demands. I don't know all of them, whether they have been implemented. So because of that, that is why you still have people in the streets.
So according to you as a Joseph, do you think it's right for us as a Kenyan, for President Ruto and the people in position, to trust this country, the life of entire beautiful country like Kenya, and the cities and so beautiful people of Kenya in the hand of Gen Z?
You see, the decision to trust the country in the hands of anyone lies with Kenyans. You see, the Constitution gives us the mandate to vote, to elect. So the last time we did an election, people entrusted the nation to Ruto, Gachagua, and other people, governors, MPs, and CS. When we have another election, Kenyans will decide who to entrust the country to. Maybe it's Gen Z, it's millennials, it's who. People will decide. So when that time comes, Kenyans who have the vote will decide who to entrust the country to. So currently, there are people who have been entrusted to run it for the next 5 years.
The reason why I'm asking this question is because Gen Z think it's like president should do what Gen Z said. I'm not thinking it is bad for president for listening.
Yes.
The idea and the vision of Gen Z. But also I think it is wrong for president not to fulfill his assignment, because when he came there is his vision. He was selling to the citizen of Kenya. And Kenya voted for him. I'm not saying it is either he voted or not. I'm not one to be a politician. I'm just saying he was having his vision, he was selling it to Kenya.
Problem. The manifesto.
The manifesto.
Yes.
If we fulfill so much about Gen Z, how about what he said he's gonna do for Kenya?
Okay. Now you see that goes back again to the Constitution. The Constitution says it allows Kenyans to exercise the power directly or through elected officials. So that is through Parliament and the MCAs and all these people, or directly through what people are saying in the streets, protesting. So basically saying, it's true you have a plan, but your plan is not working well. Because remember, this manifesto is a UDA manifesto, not a Kenya manifesto. Okay? So people may come and say, your manifesto, 1, 2, 3 is not working well. So that is why we have come to this point, okay? Because they say in the manifesto, we want to build houses for everybody, affordable living. And people say, why are you building a house for me? Okay? I have my own house. Or number 2, even if you want to build a house for me, I don't want to live in Nairobi. Build a house for me. Build a house for me in Mombasa or Kakamega or Nyeri, you see? So sometimes aligning your manifesto to the Kenyans.
Okay.
So this is where it's bringing the clash. Okay. So
I like your way for viewing this.
then you see,
Yes.
it's important. The problem, you see, the people say a good idea must still ground for a better idea.
Yes.
So basically, the president may have a good idea, but Gen Zs may have a better idea.
Okay.
So we are not always right.
Yes.
We are human beings.
Yes.
So I can have an idea that, Lucky, I want to buy you a camera.
Yes.
But
Which I
no,
need.
Yes, which you need.
Yes.
But you tell me, no, that is not so important.
You-
Buy me a video recorder.
Yes. Or buy me a car.
It will do more. Or buy me a car. It will take me places. I'll be able to use the camera I have to do more with the car. You know, something like that.
Yes.
So it is always good. And that is why they're calling for dialogue now.
Okay.
Let us sit and talk. Let us hear you. And let us hear us. And then we put this together and move forward.
How do you see now the next forward for this country?
I think going forward, number one, it's good that people have brought what they think is important to talk about.
The remember last Tuesday, the people there was on a protest,
Yes.
and they was heading to Jomo Kenyatta Airport.
Okay, now we cannot allow
Yes.
anarchy in the name of protests. It is true the constitution allows us to picket, to demonstrate, to do all those things, but we cannot allow looting because shops have lost a lot, killing, people have died, and then we cannot allow the country to go into a state of anarchy because Lucky is not happy, this person is not happy. That is why we usually say we have parliament, we have dialogue. Let us sit and talk and say, why are you angry? It is because you are spending this money to do 1, 2, 3. I want you to spend this money to do 1, 2, 3 like that, okay? So I think going forward, let us sit, because the finance bill has been thrown away, that was the big issue. These are the things, let us sit and talk, and then have timelines. Not just say, I will implement. Let us say, in the next 2 months, we will implement 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
In the next 3 months, we will finish the list. Like that. Let us talk, but have timelines.
So me, the way I was viewing it,
Yes.
I was like, because that is how government, where we are right now, I was felt like we have a leader, we have a chosen for ourselves
Yes.
in a leadership which is in power,
Yes.
led by President Ruto,
Yes.
and in the same way with his deputy president,
Yes.
Gachagua.
Yes.
And also we have opposition leaders
Yes.
who have also the power, led by Raila Odinga and his team. So in my point of view, I was like, these people need to come to sit together
Yeah.
because they are the people who are in the power to take their decision
Yes.
and see what is going to be the next movement
Yes.
of where Kenya wants to go.
Okay.
That is the first point.
Yeah.
The second thing I wanted to say, if it was me,
Yeah.
is to choose the young men in the Gen Z, those who are genuine and have a pure mindset, they have heart, because I know they are talented, they are wise, and they are energetic young people.
Yes.
Also, they know, I strongly believe they know what is wrong in Kenya. In the same way, they know what is needed to be done in Kenya. But also, I understand that they are in a position not to do those things.
Yes.
What they know doesn't give them ability to correct the mistake. So I strongly believe the leadership in the power and leadership in the position, they were supposed to take those young people and took those who look more genuine and have a clear mindset and put in the leadership, not a judgment mindset, not to put them down, and let them speak their mind and speak how they need things to be done. In the same way, not just speaking, government in power try to be able to practice and to put in, as you are saying, what they say. That is the way I see it.
Okay.
But it will be wrong to believe that Gen Z is going to lead this country and they don't have that opportunity. The office they are in doesn't give them that ability to lead the country. In the same way, speaking outside of the system, it will not help Gen Z to correct the mistake. But if they are going to be party of the power, of the people who are in the power, and be part of the people who are in the opposite, now they can speak their mind, and their mind will be hard because they are coming from somewhere.
Now you see, just in a nutshell, the problem with this movement, they have no leader. So who are you talking to? Because one of the things that Gen Zs have said is that they are leaderless, they are tribeless, they are quite a number of fearless, and all these things, okay? So the moment you're engaging with people who have no leader, who are you talking to? That is number one, okay? Then number two, they are not offering an alternative.
Yes.
So they are saying Ruto must go. Okay, it's okay, Ruto can go. But who is coming in after Ruto? Do you have an alternative?
Do you see the point? The reason why I'm saying yes is because dealing with, as long as these young people, they are energetic, they are wise, they are very creative. But if we keep walking this journey with them in this way, we'll take Kenya in danger.
Yes.
It's like walking with the people who are like rebellious.
Yes.
It's like dealing with rebellions. There are people sometimes who don't have a vision, who don't know, but what they are focused on is maybe to be in power, to settle money. Right? Yeah. So them even they don't want to be in leadership, they don't want even this and this, they just want the mistake to be corrected. But they will need to be represented. That will be our mind. That is my me, and that is how I see it. Yes. But Kenyan, we can't keep following this kind of movement where it is right now.
You cannot hold the country hostage.
Like in trouble, which we don't know where it's going to end.
Yes.
And to deal with them also, we need to deal with them like dealing with rebellions, because that is the system which is there.
Yes.
Which can cause another trouble for the government and the people in power. I believe also it will be better for Gen Z also to be able to work with the people in power and the people in position.
Yes.
For the sake and the sake of the entire country.
True.
Yes.
Good.
Without taking much time.
Yes.
I believe we are praying for this country, and we love it.
Yes.
We love Kenya, and we love Kenya, and we are praying that the peace of God will reign. And also, I think it's very important to say that Kenya is in the hand of God.
Yes.
Kenya is not in the hand of Gen Z.
Yes.
Kenya is not in the hand of Ruto. Kenya is not in the hand of any person.
Yes.
Kenya is in the hand of God.
Yes.
So the people who are in Kenya, who are Kenyan, who are staying in Kenya, who are not Kenyan, I just want to say that you are safe in the hand of God.
Amen.
In the country God has given us.
Yes.